This is the card we're going to be doing today. Isn't it cute? This is with Storybook Friends. They look like Beatrice Potter and the DSP. And I'll show you everything I used later, but I want to get this started. So I had a hard time with this one. It just did not seem to want to go together for me the way I wanted it to. It was, I really struggled to get this one to come alive. And I think I succeeded. Now I'm using doing the sky with Balmy Blue. And I'm making the clouds in the background. Now, the house is going to sit in the middle, so you really don't need to do in the middle, but I try to do something just to make sure that everything's covered. Now I'm doing a green down here. It's Old Olive. And I'm trying to do a fairly straight line for her horizon. But horizons do have hills and valleys, so if yours isn't perfectly straight, if you can see it, doesn't matter. Now I am going to clean this up. I should have just been working on the mat by itself, but I put the paper down because of the light, the glare, and I just wasn't thinking to take it up. So I'm gonna bring hopefully everything in here and get going. Now this is the house. I have it all cut out because it just, you do not want to sit here, watch me cut it out. I know that. That's just, that would be dumb. Now what you can do is glue this on and then cut those off if you want. I just thought I would cut them off and then glue it, because then I know where the glue goes to. Just a little, just something I did, but you could do it whichever way you want. If you think it's going to move on you and you won't cut it properly, do it the other way. Put it on, then cut it off. Not a big deal at all. what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip this over and I'm just going to tape it into place just to make it easier. The arch is made with basic beige. Whoopsie. Close that up so it doesn't get dried out on me. Now I'm going to attach this in 4 places, and I'm doing it so that it will stick there. And I can move it. I know you can't see because I can't even see where they're going on, but that's okay. They're going in the 4 places around it, and they're going over the frame and the white. See, now it's there. So now I'm going to bring in my blue, and I'm going to glue this on here, and then it will be perfectly fine. Just glued like that. So you have to watch how these, that you don't get too much, because they will the glue will come out if you put too much on. So you have to be gentle as you're putting the glue on. And I'm just going in the center of this. And then I'm doing that. Now I'm going to try to get this into the center before I put it down. That's pretty close. This is Boho Blue, and this is Calypso Coral, and I die cut it. I embossed with embossing folders. I picked my colors from the paper that I used for the houses, I should say, because I have a few of them. They look like English cottages. They're so cute. Oh, Cheryl. My eyes keep blinking and I can't see. I think I have a smudge on my glasses at the bottom. Yes, I do. Hold on. It just makes it very difficult to see. Just at the bottom. Crazy. There. this is where I struggled. I had this on here and it just wasn't doing it. So I thought, if I put this behind this, that makes it pop. It was just laying there flat for me. So that's what I did. And then I used what did I use? Petal Pink for accents. And it's like, yes, that does it. But I just kept looking at this and looking at this. It was, it took me forever to do this card. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the Calypso Coral, because it's not a color that's I'm comfortable with. It's beautiful. I love it. But I'm more comfortable with the pink, blues, and purples. And pink, blue, and purple cards just seem to flow out of me. But the Calypso Coral just was not flowing like I wanted it to be. I don't know. I don't know what was the problem. But I do know that I did struggle with this one for a while. But I got it. I did eventually get it. Thank goodness. If you could like, share, subscribe to my channel, that would really help me grow. Cost you nothing to subscribe, but it just helps my channel get out there to more people. Now I am just going to take one of these that I have cut out, and I am going to glue it on, and then I can glue it to the center, and then we'll get working back with colors. Now I am going to put this off and down just a little bit, and then I am going to cut it off. I just didn't get out my other bottle of glue. I should have, but I didn't. Got to make sure that this is the right side. There we go. And this is just, I'm just going to tie it, and it's easy peasy. Pull that through. And pull. And then I'm just going to cut the ends off. And it's going to go there. So I need my glue dots. There. I knew my pokey tool was around. Now, since I don't want that to move, I'm going to get this in half and then I am going to attach it. Going to fold this over. There. Get rid of those. And I will be right back. So I am going to glue this on here, and then the envelope will be done. I just cut these out of the designer series paper. And it didn't matter which one I had, it was just I just started cutting. In the one area, and I took whatever I had for, now I did the same house for in here, but for inside and on the envelope, they're all different. At least I think they are. Or they're what was there. Let's put it that way. Whatever there was, yep. I thought this was all totally glued down with no dimensionals, except for the tail of the one bunny. And this, oh, that might be too long. That was not very smart. Now I got glue on my scissors, but I will clean them with either alcohol or hand sanitizer. So now I am going to color. Can't even think. I'm dealing with half of a headache, so, which seems to be part of life anymore. I don't get it, but hey, that's what happens in my world, so sorry about that. Whoa, that's the wrong end. It's this end that I want. The bullet end is easiest to I did that same end. My goodness, Cheryl. So do you like working with the blends? I love the blends. The blends are just so easy to work with. And there's no streaks, there's no nothing. They just blend so nicely together. I was able to pre-order. My pre-order's coming in this week, so I will be having new items to work with, which is kind of cool. And I'll be getting my catalogs in. I was able to order them. And I'll have those for my ladies. And I wasn't supposed to color that in, and I did. So I'm just going to use the color lifter. I've got to order another color lifter. I thought I had, but I guess I didn't because I don't see it. Oh well. And then I use the Boho Blue light for his bow tie. And I did his ears in Petal Pink. Sorry about that. His mouth. I knew there was another spot I was supposed to do. His nose and his cheeks. Well, not his cheeks. Around his mouth. Now I'm going to do her ear. And her nose. Now she's in light and dark Calypso Coral. So who really likes Calypso Coral? Like, it's your color. Like, I know some people are definitely earth tone kind of people, and this is a pretty earth tone color. It would be a fall color for me. But it's pretty. It's a pretty color. It's just not something I gravitate to a lot. There. Now, I did her in gray. Oh. Light gray granite. So she's a brownie gray. And I didn't totally do her solid. I wanted her to have some white too. So she's going to have some light and dark areas. And she's going to have a white tail. There. See, I did not, maybe I should do a little bit on this. But I wanted her to be white and dark. So I think I have these bunnies done. And this little bunny leans forward. So I'm going to put her feet flat across, and that means she leans way forward. Now this bunny, I am going to get a dimensional. And I am going to put it on his butt. There's his butt. His butt and tail. Because that part of the bunny, oh, get it on, yeah, is off the card. Like, it's over here where everything, it's got 3 layers there, so I just added the dimensional so that his backside wouldn't be totally off and just hanging there. Now this guy stands up straighter. I should have used my tweezers. There we go. And he sits straight. Now I'm going to close this up because I am finished with it. And bring out that and put that aside. There's my Petal Pink. I keep on saying pretty in pink, and I know it's not pretty in pink. So I am going to take 2 little ones and put up here. And then I'm taking a big one and I'm putting it down here. So it kind of balances itself out. So what do you think of the card? It did not take long at all. And just a few things. Balmy Blue Old Olive. I used Forever Plaid Designer 3D embossing folder. The Storybook Friends, I used these 2 right here. And I used this arch, this bunny, and this bunny dies. And the DSP, see, I've cut off the bottom. And it's got fruits and vegetables on the other, well, I guess they're just vegetables. I don't see any fruit. I used that the other day. It's such a pretty design. And this is raccoons and different things. And there's frames on this one. And that's the other side. I love this paper. Love this garden. Now, I just used that one. Showed it to you. And there's 2 pages of these frame that you could put on as background to anything. But this, isn't it cute? This is such pretty paper. And the strawberries. I took everything out this time. Just makes it easier. And I used, for the paper, it was Boho Blue. Boho Blue is going out soon, unfortunately, because I love that color. And Calypso Coral. And the newest color is Basic Beige. It's the first time I've used Basic Beige, and I really like how it turned out. And then I told you the blending brushes. And the gems, what were they? They were Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock foiled gems. These are so pretty. There we go. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you spending time with me. And I know that sometimes it can be hard because life is so busy, but for each and every one of you that watches me to the end, I so appreciate it. Thanks. Bye now.